WrestleMania 41. Dominik Mysterio will betray Finn Balor. Dominik Mysterio has been duplicitous with those he wants to betray, and Finn Balor might be the next target. This WrestleMania. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel, I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. There have been tensions brewing between Finn Balor and Dominik Mysterio for a pretty longish time. Any dissension among the Judgment Day ranks is not new, considering what we saw last year. But Balor getting the receipts of his hubris will indeed be too sweet. Since aligning with Liv Morgan, Dominik has become more distant from Balor and has become more ambitious. These ambitions have angered Balor, and he implicitly sees the trio of Dominik, Liv, and Raquel Rodriguez as a threat to his position as the leader of the group. The interactions between that trio and Balor have always seemed passive-aggressive. Fans have been waiting for when all of this will explode. It looks like the IC title Fatal 4-Way looks to be the place where we see Judgment Day finally explode. Dominik Mysterio has been duplicitous with those he wants to betray. Dominik Mysterio was the key to Judgment Day becoming popular. His heel turn and his bonhomie with former member Rhea Ripley created waves on social media. Last year, Ripley was kicked out of the group by Mysterio as he chose her rival, Liv Morgan, over her. His duplicitous nature came to the fore, and Ripley was left alone, crying at her fate. That disposition of his might come out again. Dominik Mysterio is facing Penta, fellow stable member Finn Balor, and champion Braun Breaker for the IC title at Night 2 of WrestleMania 41. Balor has been distant from Mysterio for various reasons. To Finn, Dominik was the one responsible for JD McDonough's injury. Balor is aware of Mysterio's character and suspects that he deliberately has been taking opportunities away from him. He might be right, as Dominik Mysterio, in an interview with Raw Recap, implied that something wrong is going to happen to Balor during the match. Dominik Mysterio asked, at first, whether the hosts were aware of firefighter training. The hosts were clearly unaware of it. Dom then said that he would allow Finn to pin him during the match. He explained, so what I would do in this situation, right, is I'd go to roll, and I'd grab his arm, and I'd turn his body so where he would end up on top of me to get the pin. This overly deferential attitude highly stinks of something that could be going wrong for Balor. It is not the first time Dominik has been overtly fawning over somebody before betraying them. We saw that last year with Rhea Ripley. Mysterio rejected Liv Morgan's advances 2 weeks before SummerSlam to get back with his mommy, only to betray her during the match. Dominik Mysterio's words with this disposition can never be trusted. He also has Liv Morgan in his ear. Morgan has slowly been pushing Dominik to be more ambitious with his singles career, even if it comes at the cost of Balor. These factors are all going to come into play during the Fatal 4-Way, and there you will see these two explode the Judgment Day. Penta stands tall at the go-home edition of Raw. Dominik Mysterio was very unlucky on this week's Monday Night Raw. He got speared by Braun Breaker and then was crushed by Penta's plancha. This all took place after Finn Balor's match with Penta ended in a disqualification. Braun Breaker, incensed by Judgment Day's attack on him backstage, speared Balor. Dominik Mysterio and Carlito got a double spear for their part in the attack as well. Braun was ready to spear Penta too, but the Mexican superstar stopped him with a knee. He followed up with a kick combo and a tijeras to send Breaker outside. Penta then crushed all of them, except Balor, with a plancha from the top rope. Who will be the victor in this Fatal 4-Way? Will Dominik betray Finn Balor? Will the dogs bark at Mania? Will Penta show zero fear? WrestleMania 41 is scheduled on Saturday, April 19th and Sunday, April 20th, 2025 at 7 p.m. ET/4 p.m. PT, streaming live on Peacock in the United States and on Netflix everywhere else.